Oh, say, can you see? Brighter yonder light, what so proudly we bear, as the twilight hath gleamed, through the bright and bright stars, through the perilous sky, for the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming. For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Glorious day for a nation that's faithful, Delta 11, and most importantly, the execution of the concept. Thanks very much. That is what I feel happy. You're able to be here and translate on and be sent to the Andrew Taylor, I hope you're able to join us on Facebook and witness your dad. Finally, MC, thank you for being here. Our loved ones are bedrock of this great city. Living to Helen and I are so excited to bring you a part of it. Allison, the performance from National Anthem, are truly inspiring. Please give her a round of applause. And Dolly, thanks for the reading. It's really so great to know what the day is all about. That can be what the day is about. Today's about celebrating. We're celebrating 25th Peterson Squadron and its legacy. We're here to celebrate Lieutenant Colonel Two-Ball Washer, the fantastic job he's done. And we're here to celebrate Lieutenant Colonel Dalman, as he takes on the massive responsibility of leading this historic squadron. Today, in this 25th, the United States secure independent, scalable space electronic warfare range developed useful, agile, and resilient to a warfighter. Simply said, they stress the realistic arena for electronic warfare combat protection of ordinary space. At this moment, there are guardians deployed and postured for combat, and they're ready because the 25th got them ready. That's today. But for those who don't know, 25th heritage is back 105 years. In fact, Monday was our 105th anniversary hike. I'll explain in a moment. So happy belated birthday, executioners. And although the unit has had dozens of missions and operational systems over the last century. There are common themes that span from its earliest days in World War I to today's critical role in the United States Space Force. Case in point, I said Monday was the 105th anniversary of China. There's a story there. The 20th Aero Squadron was established 13 June 1917 at Kelly Field, Texas. But as a result of a clerical error, Nina was redesignated as the 25th Aero Squadron a week later on 21 June 1917. So imagine doing all the work to stand up a new organization and a new squadron, and then having this conversation. Not to knock on S1, but that doesn't sound like some Facebook shenanigans. One thing aside, consider things that happen when you're on the cusp of history, that are elements that become rooted in the fabric of character. It's appropriate that we see one of these first applications of air power in combat, and then certainly a whole path in a leading way of the application of space power for the nation's new service. So besides clerical errors, when you look at the character of the 25th and 105 years, a few things stand out. The legacy of being early adopters of new innovative technologies, the legacy of thinking about how to integrate those technologies, the legacy of taking risks, managing that risk, and learning from failure, and ultimately the legacy of aiming all those traits with a singular focus on building better programs. I'll give one example of that legacy of adopting new technology and risk taking, going back to the early stages of 25th. In the waning days of World War I, the 25th Aero Squadron pilots, without guns on their aircraft, pretty much as an experiment, each carried two 20-pound bombs on their laps and dropped them on the enemy from 50 feet in the air. Imagine that. But I don't need you doing lap bombs for the 25th. We're taking that much risk. But this example is a more modern and tempered sense, justifies the radical spirit that still across the country. You can imagine the lap bombs in the 25th is fascinating for Indians and Squadron now operates in Monterey Space Range Operations Center, where the first the high fidelity electronic program. Despite the interest in the man, the 25th innovative ways to confront, that's two all leadership and dedication. And I can tell you it has been. Two all is the largest squadron in the world. And it wasn't especially at the end because the squadron was in not just the squadron, but it was in the years before that. And I think this is the largest squadron, long and I waited to get this thing. It's probably got a good one. You can recall way back in 2020 when we were lifelong license at Grocery. In over 2 years, we led 16 incidents and over 4,000 hours training. And somewhere in there, maybe number 5 Benjamin arrived. So I'm pretty sure you all had a head full of jet black hair when this all started. But now we are where we are today. And everything you all, you did. You made historically big things happen in spite of the challenges the space government was doing. You got the $35 million bandwidth contract over the goal line. You got the remote operations on a project off the ground. You got the foreign material program ready to execute. And you mentored the Marine Corps in system build and developmental tests of the first ever space aircraft. And though I say you did it, I know you'd be the first to say that you did it. And that's true. You did it because they had a compassionate, team-focused, mission-dedicated leader who inspired them, enabled them, and built them into a highly effective. You made an indelible mark in the 105-year history of this squadron. Congratulations. And as I say congratulations to you, I also congratulate Wade. Wade, I gotta think you're sitting there still trying to figure it out. I'm the heck of it. For those who don't know, before becoming Guardian, Wade spent his Air Force career as an adopts the command and takes the command over First, you got here because you have an incredible reputation as a driven, compassionate leader in both the air and space community. You got here because you understand warfighting. As a master air battle manager with 829 combat hours. You got here because as a nuclear weapons officer, you're a champion for 9 arms integration. You got here because when you were taken out of your element to work in any warfare problem set as air battle manager, you excelled and formed all space domain operations. You got here because as a flight holder, first special evaluation system, you get the foundation of how to special ops to advance weapons and manufacturing systems. But most importantly, you're because you took the risk, which is great. As you've all confessed, a range professionals have got to be in the space versus thought leaders for multi-distance legislative careers. This means we must reject stereotypes and enhance a radical approach to combine our own fighting. If we're to compete and win against China. That's you to explore. And you're here because you dispatch problems at this point in history, more than 5 years history, to take the point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time.
Attention orders. This is to certify that the President of the United States of America, authorized by Executive Order 16 January 1969, has awarded the Meritorious Service Medal 4th Oak Cluster to Lieutenant Colonel David L. Washer for meritorious service, 1 June 2020 to 16 June 2022. Lieutenant Colonel David L. Washer distinguished himself in the performance of outstanding service to the United States as the Commander of the 25th Space Marine Squadron, Space Delta, Trigger Space Force Base, Colorado. During this period, Colonel Washer led a 110-member squadron in the execution of over 4,000 hours of range control, supporting 68 exercises that contributed to space electronic warfare training for over 45 organizations and 1,500 joint personnel. He directed the development of 7 range improvement projects, 3 of which were selected for $10 million in funding by the Undersecretary of Defense's Continuous Test and Evaluation Investment Program. Furthermore, Colonel Washer oversaw the rapid acquisition of the first ever high-definition, very small aperture terminal, which was crucial to enhancing the realism on the range. He also guided the acquisition of a new $35 million satellite band with these backbone for all range operations, doubling the geographical footprint for the next 5 years. Altogether, these efforts constitute the first major modernization and expansion of the range in over 9 years. Lastly, Colonel Washer oversaw the addition of the United States Marine Corps as new customers on the range, introducing advanced skill sets to bolster their warfighting capabilities. The singularly distinctive accomplishment of Colonel Washer reflects great credit upon himself and the United States Space Force.
Good afternoon, everybody. Colonel Boomeroy, fellow commanders, fellow squadron commanders, distinguished guests, men and women of Point to Space Marine Squadron. Thank you for being here to celebrate this important day as we witness the closing of one chapter at the beginning of another in this long 105-year history of the Space Marine. Leadership is one of those things. People can always do better. Colonel Boomeroy, having you as an example and as a mentor has been invaluable as we further develop that ability in me. For all the successes and challenges, you continue to trust in me and encourage my growth. Thank you for the time spent in providing your perspective, your insight, and your guidance. Thank you for being the squadron's advocate countless times as we continue to move forward with the efforts of building up the range. There are many others that I would love to thank, and fortunately, because of the time and also the heat of the day, I'm going to try to keep that to a high point. But please know that I can look out into this audience and also virtually and find at least one thing that has been significant, that has helped me throughout these last 2 years, and I would really greatly appreciate it. With that being said, I do want to thank my 2 DOs, Major Peaches Forney, Major Carl Cook, my 2 superintendents, Senior Master Sergeant Harold Wilson, Master Sergeant Trace Leister. OH.
I am.
Also, the three shirts that have served with me, Master Sergeant Bulmer, Master Sergeant Edmund, Master Sergeant Cobb. These positions, these people, were the core circle inside the squadron that helped me navigate and overcome the obstacles we faced, and helped lead the team to many successes we also enjoyed. To Lieutenant Colonel Liz Paget, the 379th Squadron Commander. Liz, thank you for the support you and your team have provided us. It is well known that without your reserve squadron and those efforts of your reserve squadron, everything we do at the range would come to a sudden halt. Your team helps provide the continuity and the manning that is vital to the amount and quality of range activities that we provide and support year after year. Thank you for helping keep the SETR family a close-knit group. Mr. Robert Nieves. Seeing that more than half of the squadron are contractors, your leadership and support has also been vital to our success. Like the reserve's crucial role, without you and your contractors, the range would fail. Thank you for the support, the advocacy, the loyalty to the mission and the squadron. It has been a real pleasure working with you and your contractor team. To my wife, Amber, I would not have been able to do my job without your support at home. It's often a thankless and a demanding job to wrangle our 5 energetic kids, but because of your continued efforts and sacrifice, I've been able to focus on the needs of the squadron. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to focus the remainder of my comments on the people who I've had the privilege of leading, the men and women of the 25th Space Range Squadron. And when I say that, I mean active duty Space Force, Air Force, civilians, contractors, reservists, executioners. These last 2 years have been incredible. During this time, we have been able to accomplish a lot. Not only have we been able to continue to support many exercise events across the globe, we have initiated multiple projects to modernize and expand the range, something that hasn't been done in this magnitude in over 9 years. These include initiating developments for the T-Rock, a capability that will allow us to support many more customers, OCONUS remotely from Shriever. Once operational, this will free up our ops and maintenance crews from having to travel long distances to support one event. Instead, now we can be able to keep them here to support many more events simultaneously. We have built a second RCO lead and certified it for air transportation, so we can reach customers more easily outside the front range. We've developed a new service that we call Quick Turn Events, with the intent of minimizing unused range time with canned events that our customers can choose from. This will reduce our long prep time usually required for most range activities to get our customers on the range faster and more often. We continue to expand our customer base with our sister services to include our newest customers, the Marine Corps. And we've also picked up some trash. We've done all this while moving under new leadership, as Colonel Pomeroy mentioned 3 times, and also through multiple shutdowns and spikes of COVID. When taken collectively, these and other accomplishments that I have not mentioned will posture the range to support the increased demand that is on the horizon. We'll be better prepared to meet that demand and continue to develop those joint warfighters for the fight that we hope never happens. There are many more accomplishments that I would love to share, but suffice it to say, these are not my accomplishments, these are yours. If I can take credit for anything, I hope it is because I've done the following. I've given you clear guidance. When needed, I kicked down doors for you. If there were spears, I did my best to take them for you. And finally, I got out of your way so you could do what you do best, which is the mission. I've been impressed over and over again with your drive, your motivation, your passion, your genuine desire to see the range succeed and grow. What you've done these last 2 years has been amazing. Thank you. Base 8 Command is a one-of-a-kind experience that you will enjoy, stress over, and miss when it's done. And it's true. I've cherished this time being your commander through all the ups and the downs, and I will miss all of it. As I'm about to depart and hand the responsibility of this awesome squadron to your new commander, Lieutenant Colonel Dalman, I know you're in good hands. I look forward to seeing you all under his leadership continue to push the range to even greater heights. It has been my great privilege and honor to lead and serve with you over these last 2 years. Until our paths cross again, remember, always choose the right way, not the easy way. Godspeed.
Attention to orders. Department of the Air Force, United States Space Force, Special Order Number G025. Under the provisions of Air Force Instruction 51-509, by direction of the President, Lieutenant Colonel Gerrit H. Dalman is appointed Commander of the 25th Space Race Squadron, River Space Force Base, Colorado, effective 16 2020. Signed, Colonel Kyle J. Pomeroy, Commander of Delta.
Sir, I assume command.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dalman will now attend the commander's pen on Lieutenant Colonel Dalman, signifying his role as acting commander. Commander of the 25th Space Race Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Gerrit Dalman.
Can't even start my speech without saying this is one hell of a squadron. There is no squadron with a history like this, no squadron with an emblem like this, no squadron with a mission like this. Thank you very much, Mr. Roy, Colonel Walker, for your kind words and your support as I start out a new phase of adventure. We talked a lot about the history of the Bloody 25th. I just want to point out two other major events, and they align with World War II, which is significant for some of the locations that executioners are at literally today. 79 years ago this month, it was the 25th Bomb Squadron that conducted the first land-based strikes on Axis Japan. So that's the first time we brought hate to an enemy since the Doolittle raid. 77 years ago, to about the month, that's 2 years later, we flew the last aviation mission of World War II, flying a show of presence over the USS Missouri at the surrender ceremony. That's just a few examples of 105 years of history in which thousands of soldiers, airmen, and guardians have called themselves executioners. They've all carried the axe before us. The mission's changed a lot in a century, but the legacy hasn't. I consider it a great honor to be appointed a commander, but I consider it now a privilege to earn your respect as a leader. To start, I would like to affirm the Guardian contract. The Guardian commitment tells you that as your commander I expect, but as a leader I promise to demonstrate character, connection, commitment, courage. And to that I would add confidence. I'm here only as a conduit for your service. But like you, I don't get to do it alone. I can't do it alone. Life, love, family are not easy, and they're not neat, and that's okay. What makes life interesting? What is important is that whoever you love, whoever supports you, knows that you love them. We're joined here today by people from all parts of my life, many of whom traveled a long way just to make dinner tonight awkward. And there are others who should be here, but are not. So I'd like to start by saying to my children, Andrew and Kaylee, I know my careers cost you both, but I do what I do to make sure that you have a better future. And I hope that one day, perhaps when you have children of your own, you'll accept that the only words that matter, I love you. I wish you were sharing the day with me. I am so proud of you. I have generally failed to celebrate milestones in my career. We've done some modest in-office ceremonies here and there. As a result, I've never sufficiently thanked my co-parent. I just want to take a minute to say Jen, my service is a testament to your patriotism, passion, and sacrifice as much as it is to mine. Thank you for years of support and partnership. I've said I love you to very few people, and I'm really, really happy that several of them are here with us today. MC, you inspire me, you challenge me, you give me a reason to smile every day. I'm grateful for all the ways that you've shown me to enjoy life that I didn't know about before. Like mimosas and running. And for all the time that you made me do all those things that I was procrastinating from doing, we needed to get to. Katie, you understand me. You lend me your strength and you inspire my confidence. You show me I can grow beyond my troubles. Remind me that I am worthy of happiness. You've both done more for me than I can ever repay, and I hope you'll let me keep trying in perpetuity. Fingers, Emily, Donk, Dakota, Sarah, Berner, Jolly, Method, Colonel Fulmer, Colonel Flores, so many friends that are here. Your presence is tremendous, especially for those of you that traveled. Your show of support is something that I can't repay, but I think it's a demonstration of the strength behind me as I move into the new job. I do want to say that recognizing individuals is not the main reason that I believe we do ceremonies like this. I think when we stand up in front, we dress up, and we take a minute to say some words, what the institution is doing is communicating to our members what we value. So to executioners, as I stand here, I hope that some of you can see a path to this podium, to those seats, to many other destinations, because success has many definitions. But I do want to point out just a couple of steps along my unique path in the case that it might inspire you. My trail was blazed with work, care, sacrifice of many friends, families, mentors, leaders along the way. First and foremost, my parents, Dennis and Susan, and all my elders to whom I owe the gift of life and those bedrock lessons, the good ones and the bad ones, that enabled me to become the person that I am. And there's so many others. A short list would include Trooper Lamica, who taught me to serve, and Tony, who didn't let me back down from my dreams, Captain Jeff Hill, who taught me that loss is a part of our job, Phelps, who saw something in me that others didn't, PJ, who challenged me to make the success standard, Marty, who showed me what a winning command team looks like, Jolly, who showed me what it really means to empower a team, and Spice, who orchestrated 3 consecutive miracles to transmute an airman into a guardian. And most recently, Puma, who's taken a risk on a different kind of guardian. Sir, I will labor to prove worthy of the words that you said in your speech and of your trust, but you already know that the executioners are. So to executioners, what you do matters. From where we're sitting right now, there are more than 2,400 spacecraft that you can see from horizon to horizon, from about 75 nations. You don't see them, but they're there right now. Amazon's one of them floating out there somewhere. Someone's depending on every single one of them to live or prosper every day. The Space Force keeps it that way. We are always above. Our space power doctrine tells us that victory and defeat are our most important measures of effectiveness. We must love to win and hate to lose. And our best teacher in the pursuit of that excellence is the enemy. Fortunately, we haven't faced an unrestrained fight in space. So how the heck do we get better? The executioners provide our warfighters with the next best thing: a safe, secure, and realistic environment in which to train, a representative target to attack, and an honest and objective feedback on their lethality and survivability. Our mission is to give warfighters confidence in their weapons and themselves, upon which the confidence of Americans can be built. So like a century of executioners before you, you excel at your mission. So carry on. My first order of the day is Charlie Mike.